Modern tech and a video game addiction have fried my baseline dopamine so catastrophically that I constantly need little hits of entertainment just to keep my brain functioning at baseline. It's like being a futuristic crackhead, except the side effects aren't sunken cheeks and a roster of family members you've stolen from. It's much more subtle than that. It's a relentless internalized uneasiness and hopelessness that's impossible to identify at first, but eventually manifests itself into overwhelming feelings of joyless apathy. That's why I'm here with you now, once again inserting the needle of online viral content into my arm, hoping I can remember what it feels like to feel. And scene. Okay, enough of the dramatic intro. I do apologize. Let's jump right into it, though. With this clip I saw going viral on Twitter just a few days ago. Get it, bro. So we're on a plane. Oh my God, this hits me on so many levels. Let me collect myself. So the caption of this is, what's worse than a baby crying on a plane? This. And you gotta understand, I grew up singing songs like this, so it kind of hits me on this visceral level. Like, some of these songs kind of slap. If you know, you know. You've come from the praise chorus background. You've maybe had the hair raise on your shoulders a bit singing one of these bad boys. But listen, if you want to gather with your congregation in a place of worship to sing some praise songs, I say hell yeah, do it. More power to you. Everyone that's there knew what they were signing up for. But if your fucking youth group decides to finance a trip over to Jerusalem and for some reason feel moved by God to start the worship service when I'm trapped with you a mile up in the air in a flying hunk of metal full of recycled air, I'm gonna go fucking postal. I will snap the steel strings off that Martin acoustic and use them as a garrote to put your lead singer in the dirt, or in the stowaway as this case may be. But honestly, just look, I can't imagine being in this situation. It's like a subway. It's like, you know, when people get trapped in the subway with crazy shit, but this is way worse because plane rides are so much longer and there's no stops to get off at. Like, there's obviously a large group of them that are lifting it up. This guy in the blue shirt here, though, unimpressed. Oh, somebody kill me, please! I just couldn't handle it, man. You guys might remember the video I made on that prosperity preacher from Australia that used to trap people on the Australian subway and, like, force preach down their throat about, like, them going to hell.
Just shut up.
No.
Yeah, shut up. No.
Listen, if people want to hear the message, that's fantastic, but do not go somewhere where they cannot escape. They are stuck in a on a plane, like literally the worst possible place you could be. Nobody wants to be on a plane ever. So I have to assume that nobody on a plane that doesn't want to be there in the first place wants to be forced to listen to Christian rock while they're on the plane. Jesus was always about putting other people's needs before his own, right? So the least you could have done is turn that shit into like a silent disco. Pre-record the track, everybody puts on the noise-canceling headphones, and you all hit play at the same time, and you're rocking out, looking at each other, raising your hands, doing your shit, but everyone else on the plane has no fucking idea what's going on. Everyone's happy. In fact, speaking of listening to something without bothering anybody else, I'm gonna get up nice and close and transfer so fucking hard into the sponsorship right now, because it's Raycon wireless earbuds. As usual, you know we gotta do it. Let's get back to it in a few. Summer's knocking on the door, baby, and that means it's time to get outside, get active, and lose that winter 15 that's parked around my waistline. Thankfully, my Raycon wireless earbuds remain the perfect complement for someone that loves music and podcasts and has an active lifestyle like myself. 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours of battery life, and comfortable gel tips that offer the perfect in-ear fit. I can literally shadow box while listening to Slipknot, and these babies stay snug and in place. They're sleek as hell, sound better than ever, and priced just right, delivering quality audio at half the price of other premium brands. So color me unsurprised that they have over 48,000 5-star reviews. I'm in my third year of using my Raycons, and they continue to deliver for someone like me that enjoys a wide variety of audio in my house, in my office, and on the go. So if you're someone that could benefit from a reliable pair of wireless earbuds, give Raycon a shot. You can get 15% off your own pair by clicking the link in the description or visiting buyraycon.com/LeonLush. Thank you, Raycon, for supporting the YouTubers we love, and thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you. Top comment, read the room. And the response, Christians aren't so good at doing this. I'm a pastor's kid. I have experience. No comment there. They are better actually at reading the Bible than the room, though, in my experience as well. We got a 1000 IQ play here. These machines are an absolute scam. I don't know why that's so funny because, dude, you have to understand, I've played a lot of those claw machines when I was a kid. I know how much of a scam they are. It's just a meme where like it'll get it and it'll pull it up, and then when it gets to the top, the claws have no actual tension. So the second it gets to the top and like the momentum of it stopping, the shit falls out, right? So my man timed it, hits it with the big swing. Oh, God. Because you knew it was coming out. The second it got to the top, they cuck you, so you keep putting money in it. I'd like every one of those machines, honestly, to be put into incinerator, but if people can do stuff like this, I'll allow it to exist. Here's an Uber driver dying inside. Lord almighty.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yo, that really...
bro.
So he was, dude, the driver's like, bro, you should have known. I pulled over on the side of the road on a busy throughway and you're on the traffic side and you're just going to swing the door open without even looking over your shoulder, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you? Let's see that one more time. He almost got his arm taken off.
Perfect. Thank you, man. Have a good one.
All right, see you later. Yeet! He's going to step out into fucking the middle of a freeway? What are you doing? Maybe not the best place to, you know, pull over, but I'm assuming they're in an inner city somewhere, like New York or something, where there's not really any options.
What the fuck?
This driver's just like, bro, come on. Night ruined.
Should I go, man? Like, I'm sitting on glass. Huh? I'm sitting on glass. Like, should I go?
So two minutes elapse where he's just sitting there, like, swearing, like, can't believe he just blew the door off this dude's Uber. And he's like, hey, man, should I go? I'm sitting on glass. He's like, what? I'm sitting on glass. Should I go? It's like, no, mother, are you going to wait for the cops to get here and need to file a report here? You just threw my door into the middle of a highway via a bus that was driving by, dude. Sit on your ass for a second. Let the glass chew it up even a little bit so you learn your lesson. The worst part is he doesn't even apologize at all. He's just swearing the whole time, and like, I imagine he probably feels so stupid, like he's so ashamed that sometimes you go into this like defensive mode by default. But you could have at least been like, hey man, I'm so sorry. That was such a stupid thing to do. You know, that's my bad. But no, not a single apology. He just goes with the old, hey man, I'm sitting on glass. Should I go? How about you don't open up the car door on the freeway side, you stupid fuck? Mountain climbers sleep while suspended on a rock wall. This stuff is wild, dude. I've seen stuff like this in documentaries and shit before. Can't imagine. Couldn't be me. What would possess someone? I feel like I watch videos like this and I'm like, I look at myself and I'm like, am I really living? My life is just so boring compared to, like, these dudes are hanging 3,000 feet in the air on a rock face in a fucking North Face tent, just catching some Z's casually, whipping the camera about, no problemo. Bro, I get nervous if someone raises their voice in public, dude. Like, I start to get the fight or flight. I'm like, shit, is there gonna be a confrontation? I can't handle that. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I think I need to get my ass kicked a few times or something to toughen me up. I'm getting soft in my old age. Oh, hell no, dude. Oh, gosh, give me the willies. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh! What are you doing to your child? No! This is either Florida or Australia. There's no chance it's anywhere else because they got some weird ass people down there, little 6-year-old girl playing around with dinosaur-sized tarantulas. Kind of fucked up world we live in. Ah! That's exactly how I felt watching that. Honestly, dude, I swear to God, if I thought the tarantula was on her back, look at this thing, dude. Look at the size of that, dude. If I procured a tarantula of that size, that thing's like probably bigger than my hand. I have big meat mitts, okay? And I put that in like the same room as my wife. I swear to God, she would physically fly. Her skeleton would fly out of her skin through her mouth hole. And it would just be a big lumpy puddle of skin on the ground. She'd be out that bitch, dead, deceased. Honestly, me too. I can't, if I saw that shit in real life, I would die. I don't like spiders at all. Hate them. Like, are humans hardwired to hate spiders and like other like insect shit? I feel like it's pretty normal consensus. And then there's like the weird kids who are always like, oh, they fucking like got snakes and fucking cockroaches crawling all over them, and they're like, I love these things. What is it inside of you? I don't have any desire to try to give a fuck about spiders. If they all died, I'd be fine. Centipedes, go to hell. Fucking get rid of all of them. Don't even care. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like this very much, dude. No, bro. Oh, God. Body riddled with parasites as a result of eating raw pork for 10 years? Dude, what are you doing? What is the... I don't know what I'm looking at, but like, is the white stuff parasites? Someone was wondering what the source was, and the dude's like, Liver King. And that's funny because I just spent like an hour watching Liver King TikToks yesterday. Have you guys seen that guy? He is absolutely batshit crazy.
Why would you eat vegetables when you can eat testicles?
Jacked as all hell, but kind of nuts. Her mom completed Candy Crush? I didn't think that existed.
Candy Crush. She's been playing for longer than I can remember, and after completing all levels available, she's received this message.
Oh my dude, that's so funny to me because my mom was obsessed with Candy Crush. I'm talking like a decade ago. This feels like 2 lifetimes ago. And the fact that this woman completed 10,000 levels, possibly the only human alive that has completed every level of Candy Crush. You gotta get more than like an end screen. Like, someone send this woman a check. My wife using a violin is weaponized sarcasm. Oh. Nice Mario theme. Nice. Dude, this is this is so good. This is so good. Tell me she plays the end theme. Does he get to the end? Hold on. Yes! That was awesome. I really enjoyed that video. That was so wholesome. Yes, an Our Place time lapse here. First day. This has to be one of the cool... If you don't know what Our Place is, look it up. It is honestly one of the coolest collaborative projects ever. I was not really involved. I know I got big on Twitch for a minute, but just unbelievable. Like, each individual user can change 1 pixel every 5 minutes. Is that what it was? This is like the entire first day. Unreal. That's one of those things that just makes me love the internet. The idea of how much collaborative effort it took to make this thing happen, and then the time lapses after. Such a cool project. Huge fan. Never forget this Australian man who 12 days after waking up from a coma bought a scratch card and won a car, and when asked to reenact his story for News Station, he then won $250K.
When I was lying in hospital and thought, gee, I mightn't survive this, I'm only 37, and at 37, I've got so much to look forward to.
He didn't know it, but that included an engagement, a new job, the new car, and even more good luck when we asked Bill to reenact buying his scratchy ticket.
I just won 250,000. I'm not joking.
You're not, are you?
I just won 250,000.
What, dude? Let's go, Bill.
Please don't kill me.
You have to.
This is one of those moments that might make you believe in Jesus if you hadn't already. You're in a coma, probably going through the worst time of your life, only to wake up, buy a scratch ticket, because you're getting back to degenning real quick. Win a car, no problem. News station's like, hell yeah, you went in a coma and won immediately when you go, let's do it. Let's do a story on you. Reenact this real quick. Scratch a new ticket, boom, wins $250,000. Lord, I know you up there watching, and thanks for getting me back after that horrific ski accident I was in. I, however, have not had such luck gambling. In fact, most of the time, I'm just hemorrhaging money the second I step into a blackjack table. Anyways, I got my dose. It feels good. My dopamine levels are up. I've been digesting viral videos. It feels good. Now I'm gonna go walk to my house from my office, and by the time I get there, I'll be sad and wondering why I don't feel anything anymore and have to pull out my phone and scroll Twitter or something to feel alive just for a moment before I cry myself to sleep. If you can relate, make sure you hip thrust that motherfucking like button and smash subscribe. You know I appreciate you, and as always, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for being here. You're beautiful and worth it. Now, some of you, not all of you, most of you. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.